Alright, back again, Luke here, and today what I thought I'd do is just make a random video, kind of appear on camera, because I know what it's like if you're subbed to somebody, and after a while you start watching the videos, and you're like, man, all this dude is just a pair of hands, so I thought I'd kind of get rid of that and, jump on camera here once again, but really no theme going on with this video, nothing really planned out, but yeah, so let's see here. Projects. I haven't really done too much recently. I've pulled out a couple of the old broken boards that I've had and decided to try and see if I could get them working again. I have a box full of some broken boards in my my storage locker, so I pulled some of those out and tried to do some repairs on them, but some of them are half working, but nothing really to write home about. But hopefully sometime I'll get something like that. Some of my other boards going, and once I get those going I'll make a vid on them. But yeah, if you remember from the last few videos or the last couple videos, that steering wheel setup that I have over there, that's the one for the Initial D and Sega Race TV. That thing's working out really well, and pop that on the table here and use that some of the times. But it's just a heavy monster and it scratches up the table, so I gotta be kind of careful. Try and lay something down and then make sure it doesn't get in too many deep gouges and stuff, and I'll be all set. But let's see here. What else? Oh, well, I have something here that just happen to have laying next to me, which is interesting. Good timing. This is something that I just got done working on yesterday. Something that I recently picked up here, and the guy that I got it off of, he said that it was broken, wasn't working. He didn't know what was wrong with it, but it's a Neo Geo MVS one-slot board, and this one-slot board here came with Stakes Winner 2, and he didn't know if the game was faulty at all either, so he just said he'd throw it all in, and you can see it's still really, really dirty. I haven't had a chance to go through and clean it, but it's not such a big deal with the plastic case, but it was in some really rough condition. But yeah, once again, he just said, hey, if you're, interested in it, like $15 and you can have it. And yeah, so I decided to pick it up, and I got it home here. Took the cart apart and cleaned up all the contact points in that, cleaned up the contact points in the slots over here for the board, and checked the board for any sort of issues. I came across this here. This is the BIOS, and it actually says 2.3, and it has a Universe BIOS in it, 2.3 version. So that was kind of cool, and I thought, well, if anything, I could use the game. I'm sure the game works, and the UniBIOS is definitely something cool, but in best case scenario, it would be nice to get this board running. So what I did is I looked over the whole board, see what I could find, and unfortunately this board here has no posts on it, so it was obviously just laid on the ground and stuff. But if we come over here to this area, you can see how there's some gouges here. Luckily, these gouges, they're not too bad. Those are just surface gouges. The traces aren't messed up. But there was a huge gouge that went all the way through here, and it cut all four of these traces on the bottom here. This camera's not going to focus in, but what I did is I took some wire and I kind of tinned up the traces on both ends. Cut the wires to, they're just one thin wire. Cut them, bend them, and put some flux on them, and tin those as well, and then using a screwdriver and a pair of tweezers, held it in place and soldered it down, and then bam, put up some glue here. This is some like epoxy glue. Put that over the top and got this thing working. So this is a working Neo Geo one-slot board, and yeah, it's working great. There's no problems at all with it. And it came with the game, which I'm pretty pleased about. It also came with the Universe BIOS, which is nice because I took this Universe BIOS out and used my my reader and wound up reading this one. I burnt another copy of it, and I slapped that in one of my Neo Geos, my AES systems, so that AES now has the UniBIOS in it as well. But I thought a pretty good deal for, $15, about $5 shipping, so yeah, not bad at all. But that's something else that I was working on here. Thought I'd share that with you. Like I said, just got it done yesterday. I need to find some posts that I can put on the bottom here to keep that circuit board off the ground, or maybe put a piece of wood underneath it to kind of make it a little bit more sturdy. Because this board, I mean, this is one of the massive one. This is a really, really big one slot. It's got the volume pots up here. It's got the cables on the side here for the card readers. Yeah, that you can just, you know, clip in, and it's got the mono and stereo switch on it. Oh, really good board though. Works really solid. The battery's not leaking, so I didn't mess around with that. It doesn't look bad at all. I know it's probably not working at all, but yeah, no big deals right now, so I figured I'll just leave that as it is. But yeah, something else I was playing around with here. Just got to be really careful with this board because it's, like I said, it's really flexible. But yeah, just figured I'd make a random video here just to, yeah, blab about whatever, you know, things that are going on and things that I'm working on. But I have another arcade board that I got in that I was thinking about making a video on. Some people like it, some people absolutely hate it, but it might be interesting to watch. I'll think about putting that up too. But yeah, just a random video here for you guys, show you what I'm up to, and yeah, just kind of appear on camera. But that's about all for me for right now. Like always, I'll put up another video here soon, so thanks for watching.